Day 53 of learning how to speak to the camera in public confidently. It's been 23 days of speaking to the camera in public and 53 days of speaking to the camera itself. Yesterday and the day before yesterday, I had a challenge to say arms and ahs as less as possible, because one of the supporters or subscribers of mine suggested to pause instead of doing arms and ahs. His tag is @baggage8247. I'm not sure, probably the last time I'm mentioning him in my videos, but yesterday, even though I had like 2 chances of saying arms and ahs, but unfortunately I reviewed the video and it was 8 times. And I didn't even realize consciously that I'm actually doing those arms and ahs. So today I will try and stay conscious regarding that. As you can see, it's a bit rainy today in Melbourne. It's quite hectic here, quite busy. People are all over the place from different corners. Yeah, hello. Anyhow, yeah, it's crazy. Guys, look at this. I don't feel any tension or nervousness, or I'm not really anxious, to be honest. I'm just focused on the camera, on the lens. Hopefully nobody will take my camera and run away. Sometimes I have that feeling, unfortunately, but like the camera is pretty heavy and I hope I can chase them up, because I'm literally here, guys. As you can see, I'm staying pretty much, nothing is surrounding me, and I'm really focused on the lens, so anyone can actually run up and take my camera. All right, negative thoughts away, and we focus on today's video. So I guess I just wanted to add something to the 2 previous videos, and in the last 2 videos I was talking about what my plan is on YouTube and what I would like to achieve and where I'm going and heading in terms of my YouTube journey. So I think one last thing I wanted to add to this is that one of the other reasons why I want to continue this YouTube journey is because I want to really learn how to storytell. So how to do storytelling. I'm pretty shit at that, to be honest with you, sincerely, but I'm really keen to learn how to do that. And yesterday I've stumbled upon a video by his name is Connor O'Neill, and he was literally talking about what engages people in particular story. So he said it's all related to humans, to people, and people are standing behind those stories, not objects or anything else. And the best way of starting a story, he said, is that in July 2011, I came to Australia. That was 15 years ago. And 2 weeks after settling in and adjusting to Australian lifestyle, I found something. And he said you can pause for 2, 10 or 10 seconds or 1 minute and be like, you're gonna wait for me to say something, right? Because you're curious what I found at that time, 2 weeks in, and I was far out, man, this is crazy. Look at this, shit, this first time, man. First time crazy shit's happening here. What the hell? So many people around here, oh my God. But yeah, what I found is, I found a job. I found a job as a dishwasher. They were paying me $11 per hour. It was a crazy hard job because I was staying there at my dishwashing station. I had a dishwasher here and I had some space on my left side with an empty space where head chef and all the other stuff in that kitchen would throw away all the dirty dishes. And my job was to be as quick as I could, clean those dishes so they are ready for the next customers. I was really, 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 really slow in the beginning. Maybe in my first month or second month, I was crazy slow because prior to that, I've never actually worked as a dishwasher, and it was crazy hard to adjust to that. But unfortunately, I had too much pressure from my peers because I wasn't coping with all the dishes. Even though there was a big commercial dishwasher on the right, I had to rinse all the plates and all the spoons and forks, etc., and then put them there. Even though the dishwasher would finish its cycle, but I wasn't ready with all the rinsed plates. So I had to speed up, and after 6 months in, I was literally like a freaking Sonic. I don't know if you know that guy Sonic, the blue guy. We used to play the games when we were child, so I've got one arm there. I think that's the only one, all right? Please track me down, and if I do say more, comment down below. So yeah, I adjusted to that, and the lesson from that I've learned is you can always adjust to something. People are habitual natures. They can actually get used to something. It just takes time. And different types of personalities adjust to things at their own speed. Why I'm telling you this, just wanted to practice my storytelling skills, but that's a real story from my own life, which I have had to experience. And I wanted you guys to know what I had to experience by going through this Australian life and getting into this YouTube journey. So it's been quite a hectic journey. And since then, I've had quite a lot of jobs. I was promoted to a kitchen hand after that dishwashing job after a year. Then I was promoted to a waiter. And for the past 15 years, I was literally working for someone. I had a boss over me. And for the past 15 years, I've changed quite a lot of jobs. And whilst that, in parallel, I was actually studying my diploma degree in accounting. And then I've graduated that in a year's time. And after that, I've actually commenced my bachelor degree in University of RMIT University. And I did my accountancy and business in that uni for 2.5 years. So that's how it went. I graduated, I think, pretty successfully, got my diploma, had that uni hat, which I threw away. And after that, I did my 6 years of CPA studies. So I am a chartered public accountant. And it took me 6 years to actually successfully complete that. And that's a qualification, I think, at its maximum for that particular trade, which is accounting. I mean, there could be something else, maybe a postgraduate or PhD, but for myself and for this industry, I think that's more than enough to find a job in this industry. So that's what I had to go through, and that's what's been happening in my life for the past 15 years. So, long story short, basically just gonna list down all the jobs I had. So started with a dishwasher, got promoted to kitchen hand. I was a waiter for about 6 months to a year. Then I found another dishwashing job in an Italian restaurant. I quit that because it was crazy hard job because the plates and pans in an Italian restaurant is quite heavy. So I was literally damaging my back throughout that time. I quit that job, and then after that I found a job in IGA in parallel with that Thai restaurant where I worked. And I was a stockist, putting all the stock on the shelves and being a cashier in IGA for about 6 months to a year. I oh, it's time now. I'm gonna finish on our list. So 6 times to a year, and unfortunately, I had to quit that job as well because they were not paying me for 2 or 3 months. But I needed money to pay for my tuition fees, and hence, yeah, I had the only chance to quit that job and find something else. And I was always motivated to find a job in a hotel because I've heard from some of my friends and from some people who worked in the hotel that the money is good there. So it was about $21 to $25 an hour, and I was really interested in it. I was really interested in it, and eventually, after quite a few trials, I did find a job in a hotel. And yeah, hotel helped me a lot. I worked, okay, second arm there, yeah? The one that I consciously know. So I worked in a hotel for about 4 years as a night auditor, and yeah, that was my journey throughout these 15 years. Then I quit the hotel job. I found another hotel job during the day, and I was getting about 25 bucks an hour there as well. I quit that job. I got my permanent residency in Australia, and then I started my accounting job in an asset management company where I worked for 3 years. I was really unhappy in that job. Another arm. Far out. All right, let me pause. All right, third arm consciously that I know. So I worked in accounting for about 2.5 years, and yeah, after that I quit that job as well because I was quite unhappy, and I found my job in strata consulting. I will continue this story tomorrow. I think it's enough for today. It's crazy busy area here, and yeah, we'll finish on this. Hopefully I can motivate you guys to never give up, because it took me quite a lot of struggle and experience to go through to get to this stage. And even though I quit my latest job in strata consulting and cut all the income generating work that I had, which is strata consulting, and basically started my coffee shop a year ago and started this YouTube journey, which is not generating me any income at this stage. So hopefully this motivates you to go out there and achieve things. We'll continue tomorrow, guys. Probably from another location, maybe from this location, I don't know. But see how it goes. Au revoir. Paka paka. Right, just an update, bro. This is crazy, crazy busy area, bro. Unbelievable. Look at that. From all the four sides, I've got people coming around. It's crazy. Jeez. Maybe I'll come here tomorrow. Let's see. All right. We're done.